All right, this is something new. I need y'all to turn the notification button on. For those who don't know, what that does is as soon as I drop a video, y'all know I drop at least 4 or 5 a day. As soon as I drop a video, this will update you and notify you immediately. Again, you become part of that notification gang that everybody has. Ferros, I need you because we need to start making these videos moments. So please turn the notification button on. You'll get my content first. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? Now, we discussed in depth yesterday a story that came out about Charlamagne the God. Now, to break it down and just as quickly as possible, if you want to watch that extended video, it's available. It's on my platform. Please go back and look at some of my content from yesterday. There is a sexual assault case that is nearly 2 decades old. And it involves Charlamagne the God and a chick who was at the time 15. Now, Charlamagne was 22 at the time. This is in 2001. And him and some friends threw a party. At this party, there was a chick and her friend there. Now, this chick, who, again, I'm not going to use names with these two women. I'm gonna just keep their privacy where it's at, right? They don't do anything to have their names in the public spot. I'm not going to do them like that. Now, these two chicks that was at the party, they claimed that they were drugged, and one of them claimed she was raped. Now, the friend who was not raped says she woke up with a dude kissing her on her forehead. She fought him off to look for a friend, and she found her friend naked, and it was visible that she had been touched. So from there on, Charlamagne actually went down to the police station on his own, and he went down there and told them, look, we did not rape anybody. He said he asked his friends, they said they didn't rape him. He tried to get ahead of the case before the case got to him. Now from that, the woman did press charges against Charlamagne. There was a case. As they got to trial, because Charlamagne's name was the only one attached to it, because he went down to the police station and told on himself, he was the guy facing criminal sexual assault with a minor. That was all going to be on him. Whether he was even at the party, he claims that he left the party early. He wasn't even there when whatever took place might have took place, right? Because he went down to that police station and told on himself, it would all fell back on him. No matter what happened, who did it or who didn't do it, it would all fell back on him if he would have been convicted. And to just sum up a long story here, if he would have got hit with that and if he was guilty of that charge, there would be no Charlamagne the guy you see on the Breakfast Club and all these other great, fantastic things he's doing. 2 books, right? About to start a series with Showtime, I believe. There would not be this guy with that on his name in the Me Too era. He wouldn't be the guy he is now. So from there, Charlamagne actually that thing actually got played down, and he ended up with probation. Pretty much he pled guilty to contributing to the delinquency of a minor due to underage kids. One being the accuser, she was 15 at the time, drinking at this party. The chick actually herself, she didn't even cooperate when it was time for prosecution. I don't know if somebody scared the hell out of her. I don't know what happened. Maybe she was in a bad space mentally. If she did get touched, obviously that could put somebody in a bad space. I wasn't there. I don't know. But all I do know is she was not cooperating, and them charges were pled down, and Charlamagne got probation for it. Fast forward now, we're in the year 2018. Charlamagne is very upset. He gave a statement to TMZ. He's lawyered up. Famous celebrity lawyer Marty Singer and Michael Weinstein. They gave their little statement. They said more than 17 years ago, Charlamagne was accused of a sexual assault. He never had sexual relations or any physical contact with the accuser, and he even provided DNA to prove it. That's a big thing. Like I said, the only reason why Charlamagne was for sure going to be the person going down for is because he thought he was doing police a favor by getting ahead of that bad boy, but what he was really doing was attaching his name to something that the police had no names attached to at the time. So Charlamagne's lawyers are saying, look, he already took DNA on it. He's already proved that it had nothing to do with him. His lawyers went on to say at the time of these claims, Charlamagne cooperated fully with authorities, and after the investigation, this charge against him was dropped. Charlamagne has spoken about this many times over the years in public, including in his book. While Charlamagne has empathy for all the sexual assault victims out there, he cannot take responsibility for a crime he did not commit. Now Charlamagne and his legal team, and I'm sure Charlamagne gave this story to his guy Van Latham over there at TMZ, they're considering legal options and vows to vehemently protect his name and his reputation. So he might in turn send some charges in the direction of this young lady. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Charlamagne clearly, and this is now we're leaving from what was stated in his statement to what I believe Charlamagne feels, because he is upset. He gave this statement to TMZ and he posted it on his Insta story, and he told everybody to swipe up. So this is not just TMZ coming out of the woodworks with a story. His guy is Van over there at TMZ. Trust me. He gave this statement to them directly. And the statement starts off by, the story starts out by saying Charlamagne is furious. If they're saying he's furious, these are words out of Charlamagne's mouth. He's upset. He's upset, you know? And he claims this woman is trying to destroy his name. And he said he has sympathy for the women in their situation, empathy. But he believes to press charges at this present time is to destroy his name. With his second book about to be released, he about to start this series. I believe that bad boy's with Showtime. Don't quote me on that. He got an interview series coming. And obviously the Breakfast Club is, from a popularity standpoint, as big as it's ever been. He is now looking to protect his name, not allow this woman to destroy him, and to be fair to this woman who's could be a victim, could not be a victim. To be fair to this woman, she does have the right to, whenever she feels the need to, because of this bad boy taking place in South Carolina, and you can file criminal charges in South Carolina. This is what I was told, and through my research, you can file criminal charges against someone whenever you want to. She has the right, whenever she wants to feel like it's time for her to speak out, just because of how their legal system is set up in South Carolina. Again, she couldn't get any bread out of Charlamagne over the table, but she could legally try to press criminal charges against him. Now, my theory is, if it didn't work 17 years ago, the dude cooperated, did DNA, this man is now in his 40s. I don't see how you're going to press any criminal charge against him now. Just fine. That's nearly impossible. So that's where Charlamagne and his team are coming from. They're like, yo, you can't press criminal charges against me. I cooperated 17 years ago. You're just trying to smear my name with all these great things going around. So that is that. Look, man, I have a responsibility to the people. Some people say you don't like Charlamagne because he dissed you and your brand. I really don't care about that. It just makes me hustle harder. Y'all got to know who's moving forward with integrity in their stories. I could have came on here and spent this story to hurt Charlamagne. I could have told that narrative. But as a fair journalist, which is what I am, I do my research, and I am as unbiased as possible, and I'll even give y'all Drake, maybe outside of Drake, whatever. But that is the update on Charlamagne in this situation. Him and his team, he's lawyered up, and he is ready to combat this thing because he feels like this woman is trying to smear his name. I wasn't in the room. I don't know what happened. Charlamagne claims he wasn't even at the party. The only reason why his name was attached to it is because he went down to the police station first, because his cousins, who were bitter that they didn't get to the party, they told him that some of his friends were locked up. He thought he was getting ahead of that bad boy. He didn't even probably have to do that. That's the only reason why his name was initially attached to it. But we'll see how this plays out. Thank y'all for the time. Let's play. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on itsmrtaliaferro.com, shawty.